Hi, everyone. This is day 4 of the April Live Challenge. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about something that I teach on in my Vibrant Midlife Mastery class. And it's all about boundaries, setting boundaries, which could be really uncomfortable, especially if you've let your boundaries totally drop. And I have definitely been guilty of this for sure in the past, checking emails in the middle of the night. I've answered phone calls for work while on vacation, like hiking through a beautiful forest. Sure, I'll answer the call. Um, it's terrible. It's terrible because it's not respecting you. And also, when you do this, when you let this sort of boundary slip, your responses aren't going to be necessarily thoughtful or complete. They might be too abrupt. They might leave out information. You might not be reviewing all the information completely, and you might be reacting to something. And then you might regret what it is that you're doing after. And so it's really tricky, right? I think that so much of us, so many of us have been taught or trained that we should put in a lot of extra hours. We don't make it to where we want to be unless we put in lots and lots of extra hours. And this could cause this sort of creeping, but it's not just that. There's also um, the mental space that you can create when you set some boundaries. So it might be um, maybe a friend is pushing on your boundaries. Maybe it's not personal space necessarily, but they might be relying on you for different things. They might feel like they could ask you favors. Uh, even when those favors start to creep into your life as well. So it might be, can you pick up my child? Can you walk my dog? Can you water my plants? Can you? And this also goes into that people pleasing space as well. So if you are a chronic people pleaser, which is a nervous system thing, it's a part of that fight or flight response. This is like a fawn response. So people pleasing. If you do that enough, you're letting people encroach upon your own personal boundaries. So what you're essentially doing here is, in this quest to people please, you are losing space for yourself, space for you to and it could be time, it could be mental space, both of which you could be using to do something for yourself, something that would make you happy, something that maybe it's a personal development thing, maybe it's professional development. You are giving away your time and your mental capacity for someone when you should be maybe protecting it for yourself. So setting boundaries is really, really important. And here's why. It's not just being able to allow some time for yourself. I want to take it actually a step further. So, yes, it's allowing time for yourself. But say if you're embarking on a health journey, like all the women that work with me in the Vibrant Midlife Mastery program, they're all embarking on this health journey. And in order to do that, you need to have some amount of time, some space for yourself, and you need to carve that out. So a lot of women will come to me and they just feel so completely overwhelmed. They're not sure if they could do this programs, like how much time is it going to take? And it's really important. I make sure that they're aware, yeah, it's absolutely going to take some time. The videos that I have in my program, those are kind of short. I try to keep them around 10 to 25 minutes. But there's homework, right? You're going to have to do something a little bit differently than what you did before, or else you're not going to see any of the improvements that you want, right? You can't just keep on going at doing the same thing over and over again and expect to change. So you do need to create some boundaries for yourself so that you could create that space. So it might be saying no to a social thing that you didn't really feel like going to anyway, and you take back that time, and then you can do something else with that time that helps to fill you up. In this case, it might be going to the gym, or it might be making dinner for you and your family, or it might be just, you know, sitting and reading, or might be watching the videos. Maybe you're learning something new. Um, yeah, so setting boundaries, so super important for yourself. So, what I want you to do is just share in the comments today one thing that you're going to do, one boundary setting exercise that you're going to do. So, it might be saying no more often to somebody you feel might be taking advantage of you. It could be making sure that, at the end of the day on a Friday, here I'm in the Pacific Northwest right now, and it is after 4 o'clock on a Friday. You know what? When you leave work today or turn off your computer, just turn it off. Don't check your email. Don't do anything work related this weekend. That would be an amazing, like a tremendous gift for yourself to set that boundary. Don't open up your computer. Don't work on any work related projects. Don't check your emails on your phone, especially if you have work related emails. In fact, you might as well just take them off, maybe hide them. You could turn off notifications on your phone. You could do all sorts of things that'll just help you just put that aside, put the work aside. So that could be a boundary that you might set. Think of the things that you might be able to improve boundary wise in your life. Just let me know in the comments what that is. I really want to cheer you on. So I hope you have an amazing weekend. Of course, I'm doing this April Live challenge, so I will be popping in, but I really love what I'm doing. And I hope you do too. So I'll see you tomorrow.